Isang mapayapang hapon Pilipinas, ito po ang inyong balerina ng bayan, si Macuja Elizalde na bumabati sa lahat ng nakikinig sa DZRH Radio at sa mga nanonood sa DZRH TV, lalo na sa ating mga kasamahang alagad ng sining at kultura sa buong bansa. Para sa karaniwang tao, ang pananahi o pagbuburda ay itinuturing na isang praktikal na gawain o libangan lalo na para sa mga kababaihan. Subalit, para sa ating mga bisita sa hapong ito, ang paggamit ng tela at sinulid ay naging inspirasyon para sa paglikha ng mga di pangkaraniwang obra na sumasalamin sa mga kultura, konsepto, kwento at karanasan na bumabalot sa pagiging isang babae sa makabagong panahon. Kaya't huwag kayong aalis sa hapong ito, samahan ninyo kami sa kalahating oras ng masaya at makabuluhang kwentuhan kasama ang contemporary visual artists na sina Abi Dionisio at Nicole T. Dito lamang sa Art to Art, magbabalik po kami pagkatapos ng ilang paalala.
Programang hatid ay sining at kulturang para sa lahat. Magbabalik ang Art to Art.
Ang Scene Zone, Season 3 na! From concerts, fan meets, to exclusive interviews, we've got you covered. Every Saturday 12 noon, kasama ang iyong showbiz angel Angelica Cosme, dito lang sa DZRH TV. Mas pinatinding action-packed games, intense plays, updates sa mga latest happenings sa mundo ng sports, at mga kwento mula sa iba't ibang mukha ng mga atletang Pilipino. DZRH TV Match Point Season 3, tuwing Sabado, 12:30 ng tanghali sa DZRH TV.
Usapang sining at kultura para sa lahat. Art to Art.
Nandito pa rin tayo sa Art to Art at kasama natin ang contemporary visual artists na sina Abi Dionisio at Nicole T. Magandang hapon, Abi, Nicole, and welcome to Art to Art.
Magandang hapon po, Miss Lisa.
First time ninyo sa aming programa, no?
Yes po.
Okay. Magkakilala na ba kayo?
First time.
First time din ninyong magkilala. Kailan kayo nagkilala before the program or like right now?
Just right now.
Just right now. Wow. Okay. Ang liit talaga ng mundo ng visual arts. So, paano kayo napasok muna sa mundo ng sining visual? Did you grow up exposed to art or were there artists in your family? Maybe Abi, you can start.
Ako, when I was young, mahilig po ako mag-drawing and nasasali sa mga poster making during elementary days, grade school. And one time may award na most creative, ganyan. That's where I started. Pero I never imagined na ito pala yung path talaga na pipiliin ko. Yung in the end na nung lumaki na ako. And tapos, habang lumalaki, so, yun, nag-take ako ng fine arts sa Bulacan State University. Graduate ako, pero major in advertising yung aking course. Pero yun, after graduation, after nung college, I decided na parang sumali ako sa isang competition. It's Art Association of the Philippines. So after nun, nanalo ako as a grand prize winner ng painting category.
I see.
Yun.
Okay, so you started painting.
Yes, as a painting. So from after nun, nagtuloy-tuloy na yung mga exhibits and tapos tuloy pa rin.
And then obviously you became more creative. We will take a look at these works later. Nicole, ikaw naman, did you start off very young as an artist already?
So growing up, I guess I was exposed to art early on my life. Kasi sa father side ko, I had relatives who were art collectors. And their art collections would be on the walls of our house. Tapos, both sides, mother side and father side, I had relatives then who were artists who studied in UP Fine Arts. So eventually, I also took up fine arts. I enjoyed making art then kasi.
And so did you both basically start as painters? As visual artists,
painter.
yes? And then it evolved. Okay, so the main reason we wanted to have you both on the same episode is because both of you have ventured into what's called textile art. So para sa inyo, what is the attraction of using needle and thread and bringing it into canvas? Who wants to start?
Needle and thread, the attraction. Kasi kung isipin natin, very basic nung materials, nung medium niya. Tapos, pag medyo madalang, though ginagamit na ng kababaihan since matagal na panahon na, you know, sa bahay. Pero, ngayon, parang nabigyan ng ibang areglo para magamit namin to express yung art namin. Parang ganun po.
I mean, if you think about it, the tapestries from long ago is already like textile art, no?
Yes po.
Nag-preserve ng images of history, retelling of all of these different historical battles or you know, figures. So parang nag-evolve na rin talaga into representation on. So Abi, I think you have a sample of your work here.
Yes po.
Can you maybe hold it up to the camera, and for the sake of our radio listeners, can you like describe what it is? And well, I can see it's a figure of a woman and a man with a house, parang in between them, no?
Yes po. Ito yung image niya is from yung tama po kayo, may woman, tsaka may man, at tsaka may house sa gitna. Parang representation lang po ng home. And being yung as two partners na buo kayo individually, na kaya nyo rin bumuo ng sarili nyong family. Parang medyo iyon po yung gusto kong ikwento dun sa artwork ko. Ayun.
And ang materials mo dito ay sinulid
Yes po.
in different colors, and you use what kind of stitching?
Tawag ko po dito is parang freestyle stitching.
Freestyle stitching.
Yes, as long as po na makuha ko yung, para kasing ginamit ko po yung thread, like a paint. Parang yun po yung pinaka-paint ko. So, kung paano ko po siya mako-construct like a drawing. So, kumbaga, hindi ko po siya masasabi na kung cross-stitch or ano. So, freestyle na lang po. You could do like itong hair niya. Ginawa ko po. Sinundan ko din kung paano yung wave ng hair. Ganon. So,
Yeah, ang galing nga eh.
para po, yun. Para po makuha yung talagang image.
Okay. Nicole, ikaw naman, you have here, maabot kaya? Okay, sige, abutin natin. Ito ay ipapakita ko yan sa isang camera. Okay, so this is, it looks like
Grass.
grass.
Yes.
Yes, is it grass?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, these two works are actually part of 50 pieces of tiled grass. Yeah, so the title of this work is How to Plant a Garden. So, when I was young kasi, my parents were trying to make our garden look beautiful again. So, what they did was they bought grass to plant sa garden namin. Tapos, it came in tiles. Like several tiles. So my younger sister and I would help them decorate our garden, ganyan. So what we did was, using the tiled grass, we would put them in the garden.
Mhm.
So that reminded me of this work was a reminder of that activity that we did.
Okay.
It was repetitive and it was kind of meditative.
Yes, therapeutic.
Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
this is the work that represents that story.
And so it's a tile. And ano ito? Ilalagay sa sahig? Ihahang sa wall?
So for the exhibition that I did, it was 50 pieces and then it was installed in the wall.
on the wall.
tiled.
I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Yeah, and it was different shades of green.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I mean, it really looks like grass. And so, ang method dito is also sewing, right?
Yes.
And then you cut
Yeah. So
the
actually,
edges.
there's an image underneath which I used as a guide on
see.
what kinds of greens, what colors that I would put. So I would sew them, and then at the back, covered siya, pero I would put adhesive before cutting the threads to make it look like grass.
Ang galing. Okay, so sewing actually is something na mostly related to domesticity, di ba? So nung mga sinaunang panahon, yung mga kababaihan, laging nananahi o nagbuburda, and it was considered an important skill among women during those days, no? Not anymore. Although I did so also. As female artists, what are you trying to express by using textiles and threads in your artwork? Is it a celebration of womanhood?
Opo, kasama na rin po yung parang celebration of womanhood. Kasi parang it's one of the medium na ginagamit talaga ng mga kababaihan. So parang ngayon, sa tagal ng panahon na before, sobrang maraming gumagawa tapos dumalang. So ngayon parang nagawa namin ng ibang areglo to parang innovation. Yun po, nung medium.
Where did you learn to sew? Nicole,
Yeah, me. When I was in grade school, kasi may home economics. Tapos, my mom was also a housewife. So, she would teach us homemaking activities like baking, sewing, ayun. Tapos, I enjoyed the sewing. So, especially when I was homeschooled kasi for grade 6 to high school. So, that was the time that I got to try different homemaking activities. And my mom would teach me and my sister those activities. And then later on, YouTube. Like, there are a lot of DIY videos.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Abi, ikaw naman? Did
Ako
you
naman,
also learn to sew as a teenager?
yes, ako naman po, like, yun, meron sa home economics.
Home economics.
Hele pa ba yun
Oo.
before?
Sa amin sa St. Teresa's College, practical arts
Oo po,
ang
practical
tawag.
arts.
Oo.
And then, yung father ko din po kasi is tailor. So, pero basic lang din yung alam ko, like, how to sew a button sa mga, yun po yung alam ko lang, basic. So, that's how I started na magtahi.
Okay. Ako naman nung nagsasayaw, ang pananahi ko usually ay point shoes. Yeah, ribbons on the point shoes, tsaka yung darning. Anyway, those were many, many years ago. Marami pa po tayong pag-uusapan kasama ang visual artists na sina Abi Dionisio at Nicole T. Dito pa rin sa Art to Art, magbabalik po kami pagkatapos ng ilang paalala.
Programang hatid ay sining at kulturang para sa lahat. Magbabalik ang Art to Art. Schedule ng mga inaabangang konsyerto. Update sa mga magagandang panoorin sa mga tanghalan at teatro. Narito na ang Art to Art Calendar.
Narito ang ating arts calendar. Sa musika, bilang pag-obserba ng 175th death anniversary ng classical music luminary na si Frédéric Chopin, isinasagawa ng Cultural Arts Events Organizer kasama ang Manila Pianos Artists Series ang kauna-unahang Chopin Piano Festival mula Mayo hanggang Hulyo. Ang ikalawang concert ng festival na nagtatampok sa Chamber Music ni Chopin ay itatanghal sa May 25, ikapito ng gabi sa Manila Piano Showroom, Paseo de Magallanes, Makati City. Tampok sina Mariel Ilusorio, batikang pianist Sarah Maria Gonzalez, Assistant Concert Master ng Manila Symphony Orchestra, at si Damodar Das Castillo, kabataang cellist. Maaring bumili ng ticket sa tickettome.net. Ang concert na pinamagatang Mga Ginintuang Awit Pilipino ay mapapanood sa May 26, ika-6 ng gabi sa Kaiserberg Hall ng Sounds Cradle Hub na matatagpuan sa 56 Doña Hamady Street, Barangay Mariana, Quezon City. Tampok ang tenor na si Ronan Ferrer at ang pianist-composer na si Augusto Agot Espino na magtatanghal ng mga piyesang ipinagdiriwang ang ganda ng musikang Pilipino. Sa sayaw, inihahandog ng Cultural Center of the Philippines ang Pulso Pilipinas, mga lihang sayaw sa May 23 at 24 sa Metropolitan Theater, Manila. Tampok ang malawak na dance heritage ng Pilipinas kasama ang folk, indigenous, contemporary, hip-hop, jazz, ballroom at classical ballet. Magtatanghal ang Ramon Obusan Folkloric Group, Bayanihan, the National Folk Dance Company of the Philippines, Ballet Philippines, Alice Reyes Dance Philippines, Ballet Manila, Philippine Dance Sport Team, The Crew at University of Santo Tomas o UST Salingawi Dance Troupe. Ipapakita rin ang award-winning contemporary dance film na Salom na nilikha at sinayaw ni Algiana Chini Alicia Rosemary Limwako. Mabibili ang ticket sa Ticket World at CCP Box Office.
Usapang sining at kultura para sa lahat. Art to Art.
Andito pa rin tayo sa Art to Art at kasama pa rin natin ang visual artists na sina Nicole T. at Abi Dionisio. So, Nicole, Abi, ano yung particular challenges that you encounter working with fabrics? Meron bang, say, top 3 things na you always keep in mind para walang masyadong aberya sa materials? What is the process like? Nicole, can you start this time?
It's a very slow process.
I gathered as much. Mabusisi.
So if there are deadlines, I would have to work very early on because it takes a really long time to do. So and also I need to be mindful and be focused when I'm working on fabrics or especially with thread and embroidery.
Yeah. Okay. Abby, what are the challenges that you face?
Same na is a slow process. So challenges is like yung tela is madali siyang mag-absorb ng like yung sweat sa kamay. So tapos ang thread hindi siya basta dapat any thread lang. So kailangan i-consider kung hindi ba to basta kumukupas. Tapos after ko kasi siyang tahiin, I'll make sure na rinalaban ko siya. Oo,
I
kasi
see.
syempre I don't know kung ano yung
Ikaw mismo naglalaba?
Yes, ako.
Like hand wash?
hand wash. Ano lang siya, very gentle lang. So, kasi parang syempre may mga pawis, yung sa kamay mo, hindi mo alam kung ano yung dumi. So,
May dugo pa siguro.
maybe. So, kaya maganda po talaga na after, pagkatapos na talaga, when I'm done, talagang linalaban ko po siya. And I'll make sure din na nabibilad ko din siya in a way sa araw. Kasi kasi yung mga challenges ay yung mga like mga molds, mga ganyan, iyan yung medyo iniiwasan talaga namin. So, yun. And then after nun, before kasi wala pa akong ganito, yung acrylic glass. Wala pa akong frame. Linalagay ko siya sa painting, above the painting as is. Pero
Mahirap din siguro ang storage, no? Kasi nga, nadudumihan, like nalalagyan ng dust.
yes
Which
po.
you have to like look out for, no?
Yes po, totoo. Tsaka, ano rin po, kung sakaling lilinisan, so parang hindi ko rin siya mapapaubaya sa ibang tao kung sakali. So, ito na lang din po yung naging solution ko na magkaroon siya ng acrylic glass frame. And then, yun po, after din laman, pag natuyo na siya ng maayos, kailangan ko din po siyang plansyahin. Yun po. So, maganda yung presentation niya. Pero hindi, kumbaga sa start, may mga marks po yan, ganyan. Yun po yung
So, when you say
process.
as a start may mga marks, parang nagdo-drawing ka muna in pencil?
Yes
Or
po.
tapos ito yung sinusundan mo with the
Yes
karayom
po.
at sinuli?
May guide po ako. And meron din po kasing ink na pag linaban is madali naman siyang kumbaga washable yung ink. So yun din po yung mga ginagamit ko. So para pagka present ko na siya, matatanggal na rin siya. Yung
Pero
during
siguro in order to create, when you're initially creating, nag-uumpisa yan sa sketching?
Yes po.
Sketching on pen and paper? No?
Pero yung study,
Feel
yung
free to
study sa-
explain,
okay.
no? I mean, explain the creative process.
At first po kasi, you do the layout. Gumagamit din po kami ng photographs. Gumagamit ako ng photographs. Tapos, parang tulad niyan po, pinagko-combine ko sila para magkaroon ng story yung isang artwork. After po nun, pagka gusto ko na rin yung kinalabasan niya sa pagkaka-layout ko sa computer, dun ko po siya ita-transfer sa tela.
I see.
And then, dun po ako mag-start magtahi. That's why it's a slow process.
Okay. Well, you both said nga, it's a slow process. So, from the idea or concept up to the finish line, mga how long? I guess depending sa size, no?
Or it depends also with the process. Like some, for example, like I would also do natural dye. So that would take sometimes days, weeks. Yeah, because sometimes you have to prepare first the fabric, like you would wash it, and then prepare the dye materials and put it with the cloth. So you would boil it.
So, kayo din mismong nagkukulay.
Yeah. And then yun nga, dry and then iron. So that would take, several days.
So, yung preparation pa lang, matagal na. Than the actual execution din. Okay. Alright, so, syempre, hindi talaga pangkaraniwang artworks na dinidisplay ito sa mga exhibitions. What are the typical reactions na nakukuha ninyo from the public pag nakakakita sila ng textile art? Ano ang mga tinatanong ng tao din sa inyo about your art form?
Una parang, paano mo ginawa to? Gaano katagal? Tapos initial reaction nila, ang galing naman. Ganyan. Yun, tapos, kasi po itong artwork ko, yung reverse side niya is ginagawa kong painting. So, yun po yung isa kong artwork. Yung reverse
Meron
side
ba ding
niya.
nakikitang reverse side dito?
Opo.
Sige,
Eto
ipakita
po.
natin.
This one po. So, gagawin ko siya sa isang malaking canvas. So,
Okay.
isang subject ko rin po siya for the painting. Tapos, ang nangyayari, pagka naka-exhibit na siya, itatry po siya hawakan nung... Minsan nakikita ko, ang bilis nila. Tatry nila i-touch yung painting. Tina-check nila kung
Kung totoo ba?
painting ba yun
Painting ba or
thread po,
sinulid
o sinulid
talaga?
po. So, yun po yung nangyayari karaniwan.
No, so may malaking sign, do not touch.
Opo. Sana.
Nicole, ikaw naman.
Yeah, with me rin. Kasi sometimes I don't like naman putting glass, especially with my textile works. Kasi I don't want a barrier, especially if it's tactile. But similarly, like, syempre, baka madumihan, and so people would ask, can we touch? And sometimes, especially if hindi pa naman nagsistart yung exhibit, I do allow. Kasi that's what makes textile like nice, na it's tactile, it's soft, there's texture. So there's always a push and pull with me rin if the viewer can touch it. Yeah, pero it depends also on the space and the exhibit, if it's allowed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pero
of
yun.
course.
Tapos yun then, they ask, how long did you do it? And how did you make it? Which is also difficult to explain then, if you're not familiar with the process of sewing.
That's true. That's true. So, sa mga bagong henerasyon ng mga kababaihan, hindi siguro lahat ay pamilyar ngayon sa pagbuburda or pananahi. you actually date yourself, no? Pag kumukuha ka ng practical arts or home economics and sewing. Would you encourage little girls or maybe even boys to try it out? What's the personal satisfaction that you get from working with needle and thread in creating works of art?
With needle and thread, may kasama rin po parang meditation eh. So, may mga few ako na kakilala na lalaki. Meron silang mga maliliit na sewing machines. Sabi nila, parang natutuwa sila pagka nare-repair nila yung, for example, the shorts and yung mga shirts ng anak nila. So parang magandang bagay, hindi lang meditation, pero nakakatulong sa, di ba, parang kung matanggalan ka ng isang button, madali mong maikakabit.
Oo, may practical uses talaga
uses.
pag marunong kang manahi. Totoo yun.
It's parang fulfilling to finish a piece kasi it's a slow process nga. So it's not instant gratification. Unlike with social media or like our how we consume things right now, it's very fast. But with sewing, it's slow and then it's worth it to finish a piece. So
I can relate to that as a knitter. Ako naman ay nagni-knit. So, yeah, it's a slow process, but at the end, when it's finished, talagang, wow, ginawa ko to. So, but aside from working with textiles and needle and thread, do you have other alternative mediums of art? Nicole?
yes, I also paint and I use also mixed media and photography.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay. And Abi, ikaw naman?
I also paint and mixed media. Meron din po akong sculpture, ganyan.
Pati sculptures, wow.
Pero using wood, ganun lang po.
Okay. And these days na napakainit, what's keeping you busy? Are you putting up an exhibit? Are you preparing for anything this year?
Yung upcoming ko po is sa New York.
Oh, wow, sa New York.
Sa my Focus Art New York. But since it's March 19, so katatapos lang po.
I see.
Nung March 9, yun, nung nag-open po yung exhibit sa New York po siya ginawa.
Wow, I'm pretty sure you were really accepted there and celebrated with
Opo, pero
your
first time ko
unusual
po, yun, yung show na yun.
Congratulations.
Thank you po.
Abi. Nicole, ikaw naman, any exhibits coming up?
I have a group exhibition with West Gallery in June. It's the 35th anniversary of the gallery, and I'm part of the 12 by 9 the show. And then I have an upcoming solo show with Blank Gallery in July.
Okay. And of course, para sa mga interesadong makakita sa inyong mga obra, saan nila ito pwedeng masilip, whether it's on social media or face-to-face actual exhibit? Aside from New York, of course.
Meron po akong website, www.abidionisio.com. Meron din po akong IG, Abi Dionisio. Pwede po nila i-check yon. And meron din po akong parang permanent piece sa Bencab Museum. Kung mapapasyal po sila sa Baguio, nandun lang po yun. And meron din po kaming book, kung gusto rin po nila na kakalabas lang yung babae, from Canvas PH. Available po yun sa online under Canvas PH. Pwede po sila mag-avail doon. Andun po yung iba-ibang, yung mga women of history. Gabrea Sila. Ayun po, meron po doon. It's a collaboration book po with other female artists, and the author is Miss Agay Linera.
I see.
Yun.
Okay. And Nicole?
I have a website, nicolep.com.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And you can see everything and buy even, no? Products from...
You can see my works there. And then I have some works in the back room of galleries like West Gallery and also, West Gallery.
Okay. Alright, well, maraming salamat, Abi, Nicole, sa pagdalaw ninyo dito sa aming programa sa hapong ito. And of course, we wish you more success at sana mas marami pang mga babae or lalaki na pumasok sa textile art. It's such a wonderful new form of media. In fact, I'm thinking of starting one myself. No?
Pwede po.
Teka, thank you so much. And
Thank
of course,
you din
more
po.
power to
Thank you din
to
po.
both of you.
Thank you so much.
Hanggang sa susunod na linggo, samahan ninyo kami ulit dito sa Art to Art kung saan ang usapang sining at kultura ay para sa lahat. Ito po ang inyong balerina ng bayan, Macuja Elizalde, nagpupugay sa artistang Pilipino.